Okay, welcome to Multiple Streams Podcast. Today we have a very special guest. He does credit repair. He's a credit repair guru as well as the rental car king. Today we got my brother KD. How you doing, bro?
What's up, man? Doing good, man. Feeling blessed. Appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. So I guess we'll pop off by starting off by saying, where you from, KD?
I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey, man.
Okay.
Right next to New York, if y'all don't know. Real urban area, full of everything. Got hood and the environment is not good, but I'm happy I made it out and
From
been
trenches?
successful. Yeah, from the trenches, from the mud, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my route was football. Football got me out though, to be honest.
Football. So you play football?
Yeah, I played football. Got a scholarship to play in Pennsylvania, so it was dope.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. So that's what's up. You play. So what was your position?
Linebacker. I started all 4 years.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was fun, man.
So you had scholarship and everything?
Yeah, full ride.
Okay. What you take up out there?
Business. Yeah.
Okay. So growing up, you was an athlete.
Athlete, straight athlete. My dad kept me in sports, so I ain't had enough time to do nothing else but school and football.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So football was your main. You played in other sports?
I played a little bit of basketball. My dad's actually a real high school basketball coach.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but it was, I'm too physical sometimes, basketball, they calling all these fouls. So in high school, I did a transition to wrestling. I felt a little bit more, that was natural. And it translated to football well. So I did real good at wrestling and got all county that way.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn, that's what's up. Okay, so all right, so Jersey, then you went to Pennsylvania. How long you been in Atlanta?
2.5 years.
Oh, 2.5 years?
Yeah.
What were you right before here? You in Pennsylvania still?
Pennsylvania, yep. So I went to school like outside of Philly, like an hour away from Philly. And then I graduated and I stayed out there for like 6 years after school. Then I came out here in 2021, like October.
Okay, what was college like for you?
College was amazing, man. I started all 4 years too. So I was a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year starting football. It was fun, just going to school, learning. I actually had an internship at a corporate insurance company. So I was getting some real life business stuff. I was getting entrepreneur stuff. It was just like my college experience is a real good mix of academics, athletics, and, real world corporate.
Okay, so you had an internship. Mm-hmm. That's what's up. How'd you come across the opportunity to have an internship for that company?
Yeah, that's a great question because it was funny because I was a freshman. Okay. I was young, and I was a young freshman too because I was 17 and my birthday is in October. So I turned 18, so I was real young. But at the end of this fall semester, my first year, a recruiter was in a student center, and I was just, with my guy, after practice, and everybody kept walking past this lady, and I'm just like, curiously like, hey, what's going on? The lady was like, this is a good opportunity for you. It's a business internship. We got a basketball court in the office. We got a gym in the office, no dress code, and free lunch, and it's paid. I said, oh, yeah, sign me up. That was a play. Yeah, I'm like, why not? So I didn't even have a car at the time. I had to pay my man to drive me every other day. It was like 3 days out the week. But I'm happy I did it because it's able to help me. That's what I do now, keeping that insurance in my arsenal.
All right. Nah, that's what's up. So you became a licensed insurance agent?
No, not really. It's kind of a little bit different type of role. Have you ever heard of a term underwriter?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm an underwriter, insurance underwriter. So I look at like large commercials, property.
Okay, and you the one that approve
the
underwriter. Approve,
the client, we want to take this risk or not. Yeah.
Look at the docs and all that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. All right, so you've been out here 2.5 years. Mm-hmm. So what made you come out here?
So I was working corporate life after school, so I didn't make the NFL, unfortunately, but I thought I was because I was all conference DN. I went to a bowl game. I talked to the Rams. I thought I was going. But I didn't make the NFL, so I had to transition very quickly because I couldn't go back home. It was not for me, so I decided to just go jump in the corporate world. So I did that in Pennsylvania for like 5 years, and then I noticed I really invested into a mentor at the time, and then we went to a Miami event, and I saw all these entrepreneurs from Atlanta. And I was like, I'm used to just a regular stable life. I didn't really care about chains, watches, and all that. Then when I got out there, I saw Rolls Royces, McLarens, Lambos. I'm like, whoa, like this is different. So I kind of wanted a piece of that. Right. And I kind of just fell in love with the credit repair business, just credit in general. And I took the credit, leveraged that to start my car rental business and started growing some businesses and, took off after that. Just being around that type of environment where they're pushing entrepreneurship. They're mentoring, they're nurturing, and that kind of just leveled me up and just kept going throughout that trajectory.
Okay, so you said the event was in Miami,
Yeah.
but you saw a lot of people just so happen to live in Atlanta.
No. So like it was a recession proof, you know.
Oh, okay.
And 500 mentorship.
Yeah, I got you.
So everybody that was in the mentorship, we went out and got the everybody just got their own Airbnb houses, and everybody just met up, and it was a conference basically.
Yeah.
So at that conference, everybody was there, and I met everybody, and majority of the people that I met was high level who was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So that kind of got me right.
So were you doing anything credit repair before this event or before? All right. So it was recession proof. Your introduction.
That's my introduction to entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So that was my first like intro class. Like if I was in school, that was my intro class. Like I learned everything about credit that kind of put me on where I'm at today, the foundation.
Okay, so all right, so cool. So you went from just like not really knowing too much about credit, and
just using it as an emergency.
Yeah. Then recession proof, you was in it for like what, a few months, couple years, and then you just kind of like
it was like supposed to be a lifetime situation. So we just kind of just in it, but I had classes for like a month. So and
you just fell in love with credit repair. Fell in love with credit repair
because I seen what it did for my family, what it did for me. I was able to help others fix their credit, and then now people go get some cars. They was able to go get some houses. They was able to go get some high limit credit cards. Like people was like, I like the impact that I was making that really helped people, because a lot of times we don't have the opportunity to be successful, especially in business or anything, because we don't have good credit to start with. And if you don't got good credit, you can't get the apartment, you can't get the car, or if you do get those things, they smack you with the crazy monthly payment.
Yeah.
So now it's like, we got to fix it. And the only way I can fix it is if I know how to fix it. So I think it just went hand in hand with my mission.
Okay. So all right, that's what's up, man. So first you fix your own credit.
Yep.
Then once you kind of got the hang of it, you start just kind of
fixing my friends, fixing my family. You know, at this time I was doing it for free. Just, hey, let me just make sure I'm good. And then it started working. And I'm like, okay, it worked. Now it's time to start charging. You know, start low and then you get higher as you get better, and then more clients, and just exploded, man. Got over 300 plus clients that I worked on. So it feels good.
That's what's up, man. So how you, as far as 3,000 clients, like that's come from like word of mouth?
Word of mouth, honestly, word of mouth. Content, like you said. I ran ads too. You know, you gotta run ads to the content that's good.
Yeah, of course.
And that just bring clients, especially because from back in Jersey, ain't nobody that they trust that, you know, because credit is like, you know, it's real sensitive. It's secret. It's like, you know, this is your personal info. So they want somebody that they can trust and they know. So I feel like I was able to be the voice for Jersey and help out people that's up north.
Yeah, it's a few people that give credit repair a bad rep. Mm-hmm. Like a few people, like you say, like, you know, some people, when you trust them with this info, they don't do nothing with it, or, you know, or they do something, or your credit turns out worse than it was, to kind of give it a bad rep. So they need somebody they can definitely trust and know what they doing and all that type of stuff. So that's what's up. So what you do in the corporate world? You said you did corporate for like 5 years?
Yeah, I just kept doing the same thing, insurance, the underwriting thing. So I was like underwriting assistant, underwriter, kind of just kept moving up, and I just kind of liked it because it's like I like making decisions. I like having control over what's going on and understanding what's going on. So I think it's like a separate than entrepreneurship. I think that everybody should at least understand like a high level company view.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like a lot of people, even myself, like when it comes down to entrepreneurship, they start from scratch. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the good ones come from having some type of experience. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Where they saw like, because you know these companies be big companies,
structured, maintained, policies, standard operating procedures, just everything aligned how it's supposed to be. And you're like, oh, okay, I see why they've been in business for 150 years.
Exactly, and then you just kind of you can apply it to yourself.
Exactly.
As an entrepreneur or whatever. So you was just like, you were an underwriter, and then you started looking at like different mentorship opportunities that you just came across different mentorship opportunities.
I was really just looking at how to make more money. So during the time it was 2020, a pandemic.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, man, you at home, so they sent everybody in the office home, and I'm like, man, I gotta make some money on top of what I'm making, because like it was nothing else to do, so you just start looking at stuff. So I think I stumbled upon a couple of the gurus on YouTube, and I just started taking their free information and then started applying it, and it was working. Got approved for like a $12,000 American Express credit card. I'm like, oh shoot, 0 interest for 12 months. I'm lit, So that's how I started, and just started using that information. I used that to pay for the mentorship, and then that just started just scaling me up. I started getting more credit cards, good credit cards. Started learning the difference between credit cards. It was a good situation.
Okay. All right. So the mentorship, how much, like the most expensive mentorship you ever paid for? How much did it cost?
I would say $10,000.
$10,000. Okay. Well, yeah, people. I paid the same. That was like the most I paid too. But yeah, just here to show you, man. People think that information and stuff supposed to be for free. You know what I'm saying? People, you got to invest in that information. If you got to put the time and the work in and invest in that information if you really want to get somewhere. A lot of people be scared to invest in stuff or whatever. You know what I mean? I understand how you skeptical about screening certain people. But what I'm saying is once you find the right information or the right mentorship, I say that's a shortcut when it comes down to investing in mentorships and things of that nature.
Yeah, I just think you got to invest in yourself, because at the end of the day, if you look at anything, and because I'm a sports guy, so if you look at anybody like AAU, they've been at AAU since they was 7 years old. Like these basketball players, they've been in camp since they was young. Yeah. So they've been investing in themselves for a long time. So now by the time y'all see them in college, y'all see them in the NBA, they've been doing this for 10, 12 years, putting that time and waking up at 5 a.m., going to practice, doubling practices, going to 3 different games. Like they put in work, but that's investing in stuff that a lot of people don't see until they see them lit. And it's like, oh, they did a lot of investing. It wasn't just they was lit. It takes time, and a lot of people are scared of that journey and process. Just like working out, everybody want to look a certain way, but you gotta go through the grueling pain of running and lifting and eating right. Like it's not easy. So
it's a whole shift. Like I be around people sometimes. A lot of people just are far off. Like just the stuff they eat. Once you start getting in the gym, like I started noticing, you just start eating healthier.
Yeah, because you feel it, right? If you in the gym, like dang, like I can't lift how I want to because I'm just eating tacos, and bad stuff. Like, but the point is, like, if you're in that process, you want to do better because you start to see the results. You're like, hold on, you start seeing cuts and different things. You're like, man, I'd rather just be a little bit more disciplined to get what I want.
You start feeling better. You have a good week. I know if I eat like some junk food or something, like I feel like shitty the next day.
Exactly. And even on the business tip, you don't feel as sharp. You don't feel as like, oh yeah. But if you wake up, go work out, go run, now you feel like, oh, I can attack this day because I done did the hardest thing.
Yeah,
I done squatted today. I done ran. I did something I didn't really want to do, but that's gonna set the tone.
I know it's hard for me to go after the morning. It's hard for me to find the time. Even if I do an evening gym, it might be like something in and out. It don't be like nothing serious or whatever.
Because I feel like just to your point, it's harder in that and during the day because like you got so much going on. Like you got to answer a call. A call might last longer. You got a meeting. You got to do this. You got to do that. But in the morning, it's like this is my time. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like nobody gonna call you at 6 a.m. Nobody calling you at 7. Like it's your time. And then by the time 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock start, you can really get what you need done.
Right. All right. Just off top, man, give us some credit repair tips or. Yeah, just something.
Some jewels.
Yeah, just,
I got you. Some sauce. So, I feel like credit, I have a lot of consultations and a lot of clients, and you really realize how much people don't know about credit. Like you hear the word, you use it, you see it, but, it's a lot of things that people still aren't familiar with. And I think I just going to take this time to educate a little bit. So like what makes up a credit report is important. You got 3 credit bureaus. You got Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. So 35% is payment history of your credit report. So that means if you miss one late payment, that could lower your score dramatically. So people be sleeping on late payments and they're the most effective on your credit. So you gotta make sure that you keep an auto pay. I think that's the best way to, ensure that you don't miss those payments. And if you do, God forbid, have to miss a payment, at least call the company and try to resolve it quickly as possible. Like, let's say a day or 2 missed or whatever, just call them and try to negotiate. Hey, if I pay you today, can you make sure that there's no late payment? So I think that's a good strategy that, you know, a lot of people probably just put down. Like you don't realize that how that late payment can drop your score 60 points. Another 30% of your credit is utilization. For example, if I have $1,000 credit card, you want to make sure that by the end of the statement date, you want to have it under 10%. So that's $100 reporting out of that 1,000. You don't want to max out that card by the end of the statement date, because that's what's going to report to your credit report, and that's going to be 30% of your credit report. So, you know, you might hear somebody say 30%, but 30%, you don't really go positive or negative. But 10%, if you report that 10%, it's going to be better for you. But if you go past 30%, it's going to be real negative, like your score going to tank. So make sure that, and it's per card too. That's something else people don't know. So it's not like if I got 5 cards and they all equal 1,000, they all have their own credit. If you maxed out on a Chase, but not maxed out on Bank of America, but maxed out on a Citibank, like that's all going to affect you negatively. You got to be bringing them all down. Because I mean, sometimes it show you, like if you use Credit Karma or something like that, it'll show you the whole, all your limits. And then you're like, oh yeah, I'm good. But nah, you maxed out on that card. You maxed out on that card. So your score improve if you just take them all down. So that's very important. 15% of your credit is how long you had your credit. Now, credit history is something where you build over time. You know, it's a process, a journey. But you can also cheat a little bit by getting authorized users. That's like using somebody else's good history. So if your grandma got a good credit card in good standing, because if they start messing up their credit, they stop paying, or they start getting higher in their utilization, you're going to piggyback on that too. So be mindful that whoever you're using, you know, they keep their utilization low, but it'll also give you that credit history as well. So that's very important. That's a play that I wouldn't say that's what you do because some people get authorized users as like, you know, trying to boost their credit, but that's like not the right way, because that's more like a cherry on top. That's not for something to really build the foundation of your credit. You want to add that on top later on, if you want to get some funding, or if you want to apply for credit cards, because the banks can see that it's somebody else's, you know, card. Like, you know, you're just an authorized user. You're not the primary person with that trade line.
Okay.
So
just for say it's that same like trade line.
That trade line. 10% is anytime you apply for credit, that's the inquiry. So obviously, if you go to a car dealership and they shotgun your credit to everybody in America to get you approved, that's 10% of your credit. You don't want to have a lot of inquiries. You know, inquiries definitely hurt, because also on top of the fact that you have inquiries, it actually shows you're desperate for credit. If a bank pulls your report and you keep seeing everybody, you're trying to keep getting credit and they keep denying it, that shows me that you're desperate for money, and the fact that I don't want to lend to you either, because they don't want to lend to you. So that's really important. And the last 10% is credit mix. So go back to the trade lines things. Somebody got to realize that you want to have different trade lines. So if I have an auto loan, that's good. I might want a mortgage, or use a website called Rental Karma and have your rent, your apartment complex report to your credit report. You want to have different credit cards. I want to have 3 credit cards. So that goes into my next thing. It's not just about the credit score. It's about the credit profile, because somebody can have a 700, but they might have a weak credit profile. Their credit history is too thin, and they might not want to lend it to you. So you want to make sure you have a strong credit profile. Somebody might ask, what's a strong credit profile? What does that look like? You want to have over a 700, no negative items. That means no late payments, no collections, no charge-offs. You want to make sure that you have 10 or more primary trade lines. So go back to what I said earlier, primary trade line. If I got Chase credit card, that's 1 trade line. If I got Bank of America credit card, that's 1 trade line. If I got an auto loan, that's 3. I got a mortgage, that's 4. You know what I'm saying? So you want 10 or more primary trade lines. That's going to be really good, give you a strong credit profile. And on top of that, you want to make sure that you have less than 3 inquiries, because we said the inquiries show that you're desperate for credit. You want to, especially when you're applying for a house or anything like that, you want to show them that you ain't need the credit. It's been some time before you got that credit pull. Oh yeah, he good. He been stable. He don't need no extra funding until it's time for funding. So that's how you get a strong credit profile. So remember that it's not just always about the credit score per se. It's about the credit profile, the whole picture. So that's some gems for them.
Okay, cool. Man, is this, when it comes down to like credit utilization, do the same rules apply for business credit?
So it depends. Certain business credit cards actually report to the personal side, like Discover. They report. I learned that the hard way, because sometimes you might want to get a business credit card, just for example, to high utilization in a way. If I get a business Chase card, they're not going to report how much I'm basically maxed out. If I ran a play and they gave me 0% APR for 15 months and I'm maxed out trying to, get my money back. I invested into an asset, trying to get my money back and pay it down as the investment actually pays me. It won't report to my personal credit. So I want to actually run my business play on the business credit card. But if you do it on the personal side, obviously you max out your card, it's going to tank your credit. So that's why it's important to, if you are a business owner or just want to start a side business, that you make sure that you run your plays on the business credit card so it don't affect your personal. So business credit card is the way to go, especially when you're investing to long-term assets that's paying you over time. It's the best way if you can.
Okay.
But you can personal guarantee to get the business credit card with your personal. So the foundation is getting your personal credit right, so you can actually apply and get you a business credit card that can give you that availability to high utilization with those type of credit cards.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. When did you start renting cars out?
Yeah, so I feel like in the same mentorship that I started earlier, he started dropping all these different type of I guess call it like just different type of things to do with your credit. So I learned car rentals, Airbnb, you learn all these different hustles basically, and then you kind of could pick which one that you were stuck to. And what stuck to me was car rentals. So car rentals helped me utilize my credit and actually make money, because we talk about credit this, credit that. But credit is good when you have something to actually make you money. I mean, having good credit is great. And you get you your assets, you get your house, get you a car. But I would like to use my credit to actually make me money. So that's what I was interested in at the time. And then I noticed that I can leverage my credit to actually start making me money by actually financing me a vehicle. So what I really did was I used that Amex credit card, that 0% APR business credit. And I just swiped for like a car. It was like $8K cash. And I just swiped for it, but I knew I had like a year to, get my money back, like I was telling y'all. So that's why I started. It was like a 2014 Honda Civic, and that's how I kind of started my car rental. And it was good, man. I took some lessons from that. I didn't really take off until like really 2023, because I focused on my credit repair business, focusing on other things. I got up to 4 cars in 2023, but something clicked where I got some more information. I went to a couple of different masterminds, and I learned the private rental place, because in the car rental space, you got different, everybody know about Turo, the platforms, and Hire Car, Get Around. That's what I was kind of using when I first started, because that's what the information was. But then, you got so much broker fees, you got like this going on. They got mad rules. They telling you how to operate your business. So I learned the private rental car play, which is basically you're cutting the middleman out, and you got your own insurance, you got your own everything, and basically you can follow the same blueprint as the platforms, but it's yours now. And I noticed with mine, it was like these platforms that charge $100 a day, right? Like all in, but I can only charge up to $60 a day, and then I get a piece of that $60 because they got to take their percentage off that. So I'm like really getting like $25 a day. I can do this myself. So I kind of was like, man, let me cut the middleman out. Let me learn the game myself, and then go into all the masterminds and invest in another mentorship. And that's what you talk about, investing in yourself. It's like continuous improvement. If I didn't invest again, I'll be like, dang, I don't really I'm not going to take over this car rental business. But I invested in myself again with another mentor that helped me get to my next level, where I went from 2023 from 4 to 40 cars in a year. So I learned how to scale. I learned how to run a business efficiently, and that's what really changed my life, by investing into myself.
What's some of the key things you got to do to go from a few cars to like 30, 40 cars? Yeah,
I think the easiest way, is without having credit or a lot of cash, is we call it JVs, joint ventures. Joint ventures is, I have the idea, you got the credit, you got the money. Let me show you how to do it. Let me take your credit. Let's go get the vehicle, and let me rent it out, and I'll cut you a check. I'll manage it for you. So all you have to do is show them the proof of concept. Obviously, they want to work with somebody that's credible. They want to work with somebody that has the history of doing it, that's good at what they do. And I was already doing it. So it was like, boom. I would just kept pitching the idea to people that was looking to either A, they had the car ready and not really doing well, and I would acquire them that way. Or I would say, hey, you know what? Hey, brother, you got this credit here. You don't know what you want to do with credit, because a lot of people, it's like, I got good credit, but who cares, right? So some people was using it, like just emergencies and not really doing that. So I'm like, let me give you a way to make some money. Because that's the key thing. People just want to make money. So I took that opportunity and was able to rent out the cars that way. And then also just talking to people that know me, that see me doing well in life, is like, hey, bro, I want to do what you're doing, because, I see the money. Like, you see the lifestyle change. You see the difference. So they like, man, I want to do that. If renting out cars is the way, then let's do it. So I ran that play as well.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, man.
At Wolf of Wall Street, when he went to the dude, he's like,
show me you make $70K.
Show me a $70K check, and I quit my job right now. Work for you.
Exactly. So, you got the way, you got the play, then you could do that. So I would say that's the easiest way.
All right. So what's one of the oddest things someone left in one of your vehicles?
That's a funny.
Because I know people leave all type of stuff.
Odd, man. Yeah. This one dude left a lot of I'm gonna just say like toys. You can read between the lines, but toys that's probably inappropriate for kids. But yeah, it's these toys, man. If he had a bunch of toys in the car, like almost like 4 cartons full, and it's like, I think he was just selling toys, and he was in Miami, he was in New York, and he just hustling. Right. And I was like, I had to repo him because he just stopped paying. But so basically, I had all those toys, and I'm just like, what the heck I'm gonna do with this? Right. So that was it was odd, because these toys, man, all types of weird looking toys, man. Right. So that's crazy. That was funny.
That's crazy. Odd. I know sometimes, man, when some people, because I actually had a few cars I rented before too. I didn't really do too well though, because I was JVing with someone, and it wasn't the most credit. It wasn't. I should have known, because it was someone I was supposed to know as a friend. So I was kind of blind to some of the red flags or whatnot. Right. But that's neither here nor there. I remember I had a tracker on a lot of my vehicles. Some people just never stop driving. Like, they'll be up all night just moving around. Until
they stop. You can't do
nothing.
Like
the people that go to the clubs and stuff, especially them. You know what I'm saying? And I know they used to leave, like, it'd be grown men leaving a bunch of candy and shit in the back seat. Like, fast food, candy. I was like, wow.
Stuck to the bottom of the carpet and stuff. Horrible to get out.
Yeah. Oh, man. Man, I had a question I was going to ask. Forgot. But, okay, so... Nah, man, you said toys. That's crazy. So he was selling them. So I actually had a plan. I was going I actually had like a business plan I was going to solicit to different people that rent cars, like a lost and found type of thing.
Oh, what?
Because I know a lot of people leave like electronics in the car sometimes. Like, somebody might leave a phone. I'm still putting it together, but it might be like after 30 days and I don't claim it, maybe like, see if I can maybe purchase some of the items that were lost and found. I'm thinking about it. It's in the back of my head, because I know people leave all type of stuff in these cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would say for me, I don't really have people leave a lot of stuff though. Like, I feel like most people, if they know they about to get their car took or whatever, they kind of start to take their possessions with them or stuff like that. At least from what I noticed. But if anything, also if I got this stuff, I usually try to give it back. Like, hey, I don't want your stuff.
Take it. Yeah, obviously, but. Yeah, obviously. It's just sometimes, like, I had situations where, like, I couldn't, I don't know, I try to reach out, be hard to get, but that's when I was using Turo as well. That's when I was using
Turo. I feel like, once they off the platform, it's like, because y'all have, like, this third party, I think, right, for Turo, like, the numbers and stuff, they'll block it. Like, it's not like you can talk to them directly.
Yeah, exactly.
So mostly people in my private, I actually got their number, so.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right, cool. So, so you started renting cars out around like 2022?
2021.
2021. Mm-hmm. So you started with credit repair, then you started renting cars out.
Yeah.
And then you started doing the mentorship.
Yeah, doing mentorship, creating courses. Yep, just teaching the game because it really changed my life. And I was like, I really want to start helping others because I know, especially like athletes, you know, after the football season or football is over in general, they be lost. And I'd be like, I want to give back and help and make sure at least we have a different path. So I just feel like me helping people out by giving them information, you know, by getting the mentorship with me, help change their life because now you know how to run a car rental business forever. Like this business been around forever. Like look at Hertz Enterprise. They're always here. They're in every airport. Yeah. People always gonna need somewhere to go with a car. Like cars ain't going nowhere.
What's the name of your program, mentorship program?
See, I call it freedom program.
The freedom program?
Yeah, freedom programs. Because you don't get that financial freedom to do what you want. That's why I love cars so much because the way I teach it, it's more passive than most because it's almost think of it like a house on wheels, real estate on wheels. Because I target Uber and Lyft drivers. So once they got the car, they're trying to feed their family with the car. So they pay me every day and they keep the car for a long period of time. So once the car's out, I most of the time don't see them for a while. So I get to still live my life. I still get to go out. I still get to travel. Like I have the freedom to do what I want to do. I think that's why mine's called the Freedom Mentorship. And it's I'm giving you real freedom to live how you want, make the money and still enjoy life. Because sometimes a lot of different entrepreneur hustles, you really got to hustle. Like you really got to sell that. You really got to go hard. You really got to lose sleep. Like, I'm not opposed to working hard. I'm just saying like, if I can work hard in something I want to do actively, I want to do that. Like if I want to be the best fighter or I want to be whatever, I can work on that and let that bring me money so I can focus on my dreams.
Exactly. All right. So that's what's up, man. So, all right. In the freedom mentorship program, you teach car rental business as well as like, all right, is that the main thing you teach for the most part?
It's got almost two different programs in the car rent freedom mentorship. You got the car rentals, you got credit. So I teach you how to fix credit. I teach you how to run your own credit repair business, how to scale that business, how to make that passive as well. All you got to do is close and market the people that you find. And then on the car rental side, I show how you run a car rental business, obviously. And then you can get the package of both, where I teach you both, kind of everything I know. Okay. So some people just want to do credit. Some people just want to do cars. Some people want the whole shebang. It's all there.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know y'all need to tap in and, learn how to create financial freedom for yourself. And what's up, man? I'm proud of you, man, for doing your thing, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
All right, so cool, man. So Rich and Fit, man. So how long you been going to Rich and Fit?
It's funny. I was talking to my wife earlier. I think like 6 months. I started like end of November. Mm-hmm. It was so fun because I used to watch it, right? Like, I think they came out like 2023 January or something like that. They like beginning of the year. Yeah. And I used to watch it and I used to be like, man, like they be going crazy because it's not like a typical gym. It's like all I see is like a lot of pull-ups and push-ups and all types of flipping. And I'm like, bro, that's not me. I'm a big guy. You feel me? I can't do all that yet, right? So I'm like, I ain't never gonna go there. But then I went to a mastermind, so that's why I love these masterminds because they kind of expose you to different things. But I went to a mastermind where in the morning they was like, hey, we're going to wake up and we're going to go to Rich and Fit. And I'm like, all right, because everybody I'm going with is just regular people. It's not like the Rich and Fit community. So I went, did the workout, and I really enjoyed it. I'm like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And they was like, yo, come again tomorrow. I'm like, all right, I'll come through. Well, let's see. Right? I like to work out, so it's like, all right, let's see what I can't do. Right? Let's get to it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I went. They had a 6:30 a.m. session, so right before work, right before anything you want to do in the morning. So I started to go to that, and man, obviously first week was terrible for me. It was like, whoa, man, this is hard. Like, we doing a lot of pull-ups, a lot of push-ups, a lot of ab, a lot of jumping. I'm like, dead hangs. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm a big guy, so this is. I don't know if I don't know this is for me. And then you know, just but the community and the people push you in a good way, like healthy way. The coaches to be like, yo, just come back. I promise you, if you just keep coming back, you're gonna get stronger. You're gonna get used to it. You're gonna change. Your body gonna be changed. Because I also seen the rich and fit transformations that some people had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially like Mike. He was like, skinny fat, then he had abs. I'm like, oh,
For
shoot.
real?
Yeah. So I was like, man, I wonder what I could do. I wonder what's my transformation look like then. If I do this, because I know how to lift weights and I play college football, so I'm used to like lifting on my own and just, lifting weights. You just work out, boom. But this workout was different. It was almost like being in college football weightlifting program, but, in regular everyday life. So I was like, I'm going to give myself a shot. So I give myself... I think I just did like a little week. I'm like, all right, if I like it in a week, I'll stay. If not, then it is what it is.
Right.
So I did the week, and I got addicted to it. It was like I could do this every day, Monday through Friday. I could do this. Like we lifting heavy. We jumping. We doing like competition. Like we racing each other. Like I'm like, oh okay, yeah, I'm back in football mode. So
yeah.
So everything it worked out for me, man. I done lost like 15, 20 pounds. I feel like I feel different because I do be doing the boxing and Muay Thai stuff. I move different. I'm fast. I got the fast twitch muscles. I also because if you do this in-body scan, because I go to Lifetime too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Lifetime.
And they got like this scan where basically check how much fat and muscle you got in your body. And like I went from, I forgot the percentage, but I almost cut 15% of fat off my body. And I'm like, wow. Like, and you can see it, like the way of my built. I'm like, wow. Like just doing it every day. The rich and fit, crazy. Man, they get me right. And I PR'd, imagine I played college football. I done lifted the heaviest and rich and fit. So like I done pull 505 on the deadlift. I done squatted 500 pounds. Like I never did that in my life. So it was like,
for real?
Yeah. So it's like, yo, these dudes getting me real life strong. I wonder how
I see
strong
all
I can
the
get.
plates. I seen you deadlift the other day. He had all the damn plates.
So I'm like, bro, how strong I can get? Because like, I never did it to this intense level.
Yeah.
So,
damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm tapped in, man. Rich and fit, and the community, bro. I met you. I met a lot of people that just
the community,
just good people.
Community will bring me back. It's like the workouts be crazy too. I'm the same way though. Like it's like they'll have you, cause like once you work out by yourself a lot, like you kind of get into a comfort zone.
Absolutely.
Even if you're progressing, it's still like comfortable.
It's definitely comfort.
They be have you uncomfortable. They doing dead hangs and bunny hops and all type
crazy.
of stuff, bro.
Most of the time you're not gonna do that by yourself. On top of like lifting heavy, like you don't like. I feel like you don't really want to lift heavy because it's just like, I don't know. Like if I'm benching, I'm gonna die if I don't got nobody there with me.
It's no point if you're not in competition or like playing sport. There's no point until you go somewhere like that. It's a point then.
It's a point because you feel like you want to get better now.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's other people trying to get better. So
exactly.
But when I'm by myself, it's like ain't no point in doing the most I can.
Right. I'm gonna just do just touch it up. Look good, but nah. Because Timmy and TK be like, nah, we put that weight on. Like they know I'm strong, so it's like they don't let me duck the weight. I'm like, they're like, nah, throw 4 plates on there. I'm like, already? Yeah. I'm like, oh, so that's good for me though. Like I said, it's like having like just with anything in life, having that coach, the ongoing training, that ongoing mentor. Like even pro athletes got coaches, so strength and training coaches. Why come regular people, y'all ain't got nobody in your ear telling you need to get it up? So.
All right, so look, I know you said you do Muay Thai as well.
Yeah.
How long you been doing Muay Thai?
Shoot, man. Since 2021, I've been doing Muay Thai and Jiu Jitsu.
You started everything same time. Rental cars.
Yeah, man.
Muay Thai.
I had that time, man. That time, I tell you, when you in the house, remember everybody was in the house that pandemic.
Yeah.
Everybody was eager to get outside. I was like, man.
You finna find something inside.
I need to do something to do. I need something to do, and they was doing a Muay Thai thing. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just start with that.
Yeah, so y'all spar now.
Yeah, spar like every other night.
Yeah, so you got people in your weight class.
Yeah, they got people that make like, obviously it's never that many heavyweights. I've been to like 4 different gyms in ATL, PA. It's never really that many heavyweights. That's just how it is. So I mean, it always got like one person, but I like fighting the smaller guys, and the reason why, because they're going to be much faster. They're going to be much more technical. Yeah. So if you can like beat them in a way, or if you can just handle yourself with them, like the heavyweight ain't throwing that punch or that quick that fast.
Nah, they're not.
And they're not throwing it as that technical. Like it's more like a brawl. So I feel like if you get good at the technical and you can beat the smaller guys, when you do fight somebody your size and your strength, you should take them. Easy.
That's why sparring cool, because you can test the waters.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Versus like real life, you can't just ain't no testing the water. You just like it's just on site. Yeah. But in sparring though, it's like you get to test the waters though. Like even somebody that's smaller want to fight someone bigger, cause that's a confidence booster in both ways. Like if you keeping up with someone faster or somebody keeping up with someone much bigger, it's like a real confidence.
Yeah, you feel good. Like, oh, okay, he's much stronger than me, but he ain't really washing me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Nah, that's what's up, man.
But I do notice the small people, they do try to hit us harder. I think it's because we bigger. Yeah. They definitely when I watch them spar, they don't be trying.
They don't be hitting each other.
But me, they throwing that little.
Yeah, he can take this shit.
He can take his. He can take that punch and kick. He can take that. He be alright.
Nah, that's what's up, man. All right, so man, what you think of the you saw the fight, man? The Garcia versus Haney?
Of course, that fight was crazy, bro. I got a couple of emotions with that fight because I was voting for Devin Haney to win, right? Course. Luckily, I didn't bet.
Yeah.
Because I lost.
I lost.
Ryan Garcia was just doing a lot of crazy antics. Like that was probably part of his like game plan, but a lot of crazy antics. He just looked like even during the fight, like he kept turning his back on some weird stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like he was out of shape. Like I feel like he was tired, or maybe he was saving energy to burst it out. Like it wasn't like a smooth boxing match on his side. Yeah. So I was just like, I don't know, man. But Devin Haney act like he ain't boxed before. I don't know. He was like, not saying like it was like I think like I was watching a couple other like high level boxing people talk about it, like it's just the same thing with anything. I think when you get hit and it surprise you, I think it kind of throw off your rhythm. So when he got hit with that first hook and he went down, he was like, "Oh, Ryan, not." It ain't sweet. Yeah. So I think his head's like, I'm gonna knock him out now. But if you watch Devin Haney, or if you know Devin Haney, he ain't got that much knockout power. He don't got knockouts. I mean, that's not his game. He's very technical. He'll break you down. He gonna win the rounds. He gonna win.
Yeah, he know how to win though.
Yeah, he ain't Tank Davis. He ain't. Oh yeah, he got that boy gone. Like that boy knocking people out. So I think for him, when he was trying to basically get his get back on Ryan, and Ryan's obviously bigger, and he came over 3 pounds heavier. It's like it wasn't working, because even when Ryan was having his back turned to him and he was giving him like his back dish, I'd have been lighting his back up. You ain't gonna you'd have been bleeding at that point, because I'd have been whipping, but he was punching. It ain't like it was hurting him at all. So that's the difference. I saw that too. So I just think with Devin Haney, he gotta he should have just stuck to his game. He wasn't even throwing his jab, bro. Like just simple like boxing stuff. I was like, he losing it.
Man, dude chugged the beer as soon as he jumped on the scale.
Bro.
The beer could have weighed like a half a pound itself.
Yeah. And then
was like, wow.
I just thought it was crazy that he didn't want the belt though. Like I'm like, all right, like at least I'd have felt like you want to take belt from Devin Haney, but it's really like F the belt. I just wanna
that could have been an extra mind fuck tactic. Like as far as like, man, I'm not gonna even make weight. I'm gonna act like I'm doing everything wrong. They trying to say he tested for steroids.
Yeah, I seen that, and then he tried to act like he not. But to his point, even he said his little response, like if he'd have did that, they'd have been saw it. And I feel like that too. Like
somebody would have. Yeah, if they didn't see, or if it was true, somebody fucked up, bro. Cause if y'all saw this twice, why y'all let him go in the ring?
Exactly. And now you want to say something. So I don't know if that's like a controversial thing just to get them to fight rematch. And I don't know. Like this boxing stuff.
Because Haney and them got enough money to where they could pay a blogger $20K to put the story out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I just feel like
But to the point, even if they did that, I actually do want to see a rematch, because I feel like Devin Haney got a lot to prove. And I really feel like he was just shocked, and he probably never got hit like that, that clean, and you know they fought before, so it's not like they don't know each other. Like
they very familiar with each other.
So it's like I think he just, like I said, he wanted that get back. So I want to see the rematch. I would like them to. I feel like with Tank and Ryan Garcia, I didn't want to see a rematch because Ryan quit. He sat on the knee. I'm like, I thought he was a punk after that, but obviously, you know, he got back. You know, fighters, you lose, you win some, lose, you win. But at the end of the day, I think I would love to see them fight again.
Yeah, they Devin got to. He made a diss track and all.
I didn't even hear the diss track. Bruh, that's hilarious.
He made a diss track. I heard a snippet. It was pretty funny.
It's very funny. He's a rapper.
He a rapper. He got another song called "Blessed and Highly Favored."
Oh, word?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, I might have to check him out, man.
He been performing.
Oh, like really performing.
He been performing. Like,
that's
he went
crazy.
He went to like a college. It was a college had a concert. It was like a big college. You know what I'm saying? Like Arizona State. I don't know.
Yeah, some D1 school.
A D1 school. Yup. He performed. Yeah, he been performing.
That's crazy. I mean, I think Ryan had a little rap song too. I don't know if he was just trolling, but
no, I'm talking about Ryan. Yeah, I'm talking about Ryan Garcia.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Devin this whole time. My bad.
No. Ryan Garcia made a diss song called the Devin Haney Pack. And he got one called "Blessed and Highly Favored." So yeah, that was talking about Ryan the whole time.
Ryan.
He a fool, dog.
He's so smart though, man. Even like you saw that he bet money on himself.
Yeah, $2 million.
And I think he made like 12 or something.
12 million.
I said, man, that is really crazy that he can bet on himself. I thought that was illegal. I ain't gonna lie, but
it's only illegal if you bet down.
Right, if you like throw the fight, right?
Yeah, if you throw the fight.
So I thought it was cool though. I'm like, you know, I mean, if I had the ability, I'm like, I would bet on myself too, because his underdog was crazy, bro. Like, if I was a betting man, like, I wish I'd just threw a little something on his side, because like I swear it was like plus 800. It was something crazy, and I was just like, people gonna be really mad if he do upset, because that's a crazy underdog. And like Ryan's not trash, but I think just the whole antics threw everybody off. It's like, I don't know what he got to do.
Even like the way his footwork was looking in his videos, bro.
Like he playing.
It was goofy. Like he was bullshitting, bro. Nah, it's crazy. You said you're not a betting man, so you don't gamble?
No, I don't gamble. And then like when I did even think about gambling, I don't think Georgia is a gambling state, or I just feel like I can't, like, you can't just log into FanDuel and just get an account. I feel like it's banned or something. Maybe I'm just not hip.
Oh, I think you. I don't know, because I don't gamble either.
Yeah, it's because I tried to like create an account one time just to bet on a couple really UFC fights, because I'm like, I be knowing who gonna win, and then like I couldn't even, like, I had to be in a certain location. Like I'm like, it's not meant for me to.
It's not meant for you.
Yeah, it's not meant for me.
Yeah. You pursue any other businesses besides credit repair and car rental?
No, right now I'm just scaling my car rental business still to this day, just trying to buy more cars. I like cash cars too, because you know we talk a lot about financing, but cash cars are good because after 3 months you probably get your money back, and now 100% profit. 100%. So that's why I'm trying to have a little bit more 100% profit and no expenses. So I'm focusing on building cash cars, and also just pushing like the mentorship and car rental course, because I really like want to see other people make money. I just think that money solves a lot of issues. It don't solve all your problems. Obviously, even with money, you're gonna have problems. You're always forever gonna have problems. But I feel like money solves the basic necessities that everybody trying to survive and trying to figure it out. And I feel like if you have a way to at least cover your bills, that'll at least make people be less on edge and everybody be a little bit better in life. Like if I ain't have to worry about how to feed myself today, it's like, all right, here's the game plan, how to make some money, how to start from the bottom. Because, you know, I don't even push you got to just do entrepreneurship. Like work a little job, like have something active that you're doing, and then use that money as an investor and put it into your side business so you can have both. And then until that side business is really doing crazy amounts, way more than the job, then make that decision then. But a lot of people don't never have that even foundation to even support the side business. That's what people fail. I see it all the time when I'm fixing people credit and hear their story. Like, you don't have enough money to even keep stuff going. You don't have the credit. You don't have the cash. So when a problem happens in business, because it will happen, you don't have enough funds to keep it going. And now you're out of business.
Yeah, you think it's because people don't know how to make more money, or you think they don't know how to save more money?
I think make. I think make because you can save all you want, but you know, for example, in a car game, it's like you I don't know, your CV Axle will go out and you got to pay $800. You might save 800, right? You're like, all right, I got $1,000.
Yeah.
But now that one repair, that's just a one repair, that wipe out. Let's say you got another car, the car need 4 tires. That's 300, right? If you go use tires, you get 300 all 4 set. You got no more money. You just saved. You know how hard it is to save on top of your bills? Like you got rent, you got a car note, you got insurance. You saved up hard to get that band up, right? But that one little expense, 800, got you knocked out. And then somehow at the same time, this car need tires. Now you're like, bro, like I just covered my bills and now I had 800 and I had 300. I'm broke. But if you had more money, if I was making 5,000 extra, let's say I had 5,000 extra, I can afford that 800, 1,100, and I still got 3,800 left, 3,900 left. I'm way better. I'm good. So making money, more money is always gonna be better, because you can always save the more money that you make.
Yeah, that's a damn good way of putting it, man. But the thing is, man, it's like it seems like people have a difficulty with both making and saving, and
I think the problem is that, first of all, people don't even have. I feel like you can't save if you're not making money.
Right.
It's because like,
yeah,
I feel like you save and then a bill come up and you broke again.
Yeah.
So it's like you're forever in a rat race of trying to make money, but then taking the money that you made or trying to save and hustle and got to pay it to somebody. Whereas if you make a lot of money, you're gonna blow a bag. You're gonna overspend. You're gonna live it up, especially if you go from rags to riches. You're gonna want to use the money, but at some point you're gonna get, I don't want to say used to lifestyle, or like get a hit in your head enough, like lesson learned, like I'm spending too much money and I can't afford these things because I'm just spending too much money. Then that's a problem. But if you figure out like, okay, I got a lot of money, but I'm cool, I'm comfortable, I can start stacking. Or if I got a lot of money and I just blew it and I'm like, dang, bro, now something happened, I can't pay for it. I'm like, I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror like, dang, I made 10,000, but I ain't got nothing left. There's been so much time that's gonna happen. Like, yo, if I keep making this 10,000, I'm gonna stack.
Yeah, you gonna figure it out.
You gonna figure it out. But if you don't know how to make money, or you don't have money, which is most people in America problem, there's nothing you can do. You can save until you blew, and you're gonna be broke. And you can't even elevate, because like you can't go to a new apartment, you can't get a new car because you ain't got no credit, you ain't got no cash, and now you starving. And that be the problem. Then I see all the time in poverty areas that people just be in that cycle. And then what happens? You got people robbing each other. Now you got people stealing. Now you got people doing stuff that's not even helping the community. So now I think it's all a trickle effect. That's why I want people to make money, so those little kids don't gotta do dumb stuff to survive. Exactly. I think I'll solve everything in America. Right.
Nah, facts, bro. Nah, that's why we got people like you, man, teaching them how to make money through the car rental business, leveraging their credit. That's what's up, man. So, all right, man, if you had to offer some success gems, man, outside of just it could be within your industry, it could just be overall. You just gave one as far as making more over saving. You have any more success gems you think people could use, man, throughout just something that
absolutely. Yeah, for me, man, I feel like, you know, just at this age, I feel like I'm 27. I think what's been successful for me is having a schedule. Being disciplined and having a schedule. Since I was 7 years old, you go to school, after school, you get ready to go to practice, after practice, you eat, do your homework, play video games, sleep. Like that'd be like that routine. And over time, a routine will help you be successful because you're not wasting time. I feel like I see it all the time. People waste a lot of time. You're scrolling, you just chilling. Like at least if you chill, have a schedule, put in place what you want to do for a day. I might chill, but I done went to the gym maybe twice because people are, oh, I don't have time. If you got a good job, you know, you got an hour lunch break. Use that. Go walk. Right? If you work at 9 to 5 and you don't got an hour lunch break, you got to wake up earlier. You got to do a 6 to 9. Work out between 6 to 9 a.m. or 6 to 8. You got a little bit of time there. If you're working 9 to 5, after 5, you get off work, probably, let's say you coming from like an Alpharetta area to the Midtown. That's an hour drive. You got 6 to about 10, 11 o'clock. Depends on what type of person you are. That's 5 hours. What are you doing in that 5 hours? People don't know. That 5 hours for me, I'm at 8, at 6 to 7, cool. Or for me, I really don't even eat 6 to 7. I work out 6 to 7. And then I'll eat 7 to 8, chill, watch some TV. And maybe I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do a mentorship call 8 to 9. That's just my schedule. Okay, cool. 9 to 10, I might work on this content. Okay, 10 to 11, I might just lay down and put the TV on and go to sleep. But every hour is accounted for. I'm not just going through and I don't know what I'm doing today. Yeah. Having that schedule over time, having that consistency will make you successful, because at some point in time, going to the gym every day, your body will be different. Having, even if you work a job, having something that you're working on, like your business, your content, that's going to grow over time.
Right.
If you, if you decide to, let's say, because some people might have kids at home, so schedule that out. Kids go to sleep at a certain time. All right, maybe I only got 9 to 10 to put in my extra work, or 9 to 11. That's what you're going to have to do. But a lot of people complain like, I'm too tired. You can't be tired. I think that's another thing. It's like, you can't be tired. I feel like people will be too tired. Like you can not wake up at 6 to 9 and then wake up and just go to work. But the people that get after, they up. I promise you, if you wake up early in the morning, especially if you live in a big city, you'll see cars outside at 6 a.m. You're like, oh, okay. People are up, they moving. You go to the gas station, go get you a coffee at 6, 7 a.m. You're gonna see a lot of people up. And you're like, dang, bro, people are up. Somebody's up. Like, people up, they moving. Like, you're gonna feel bad. Like, all right, I gotta be up too. That's right, because it's like you notice people that they're doing something with their life. You don't know whatever they're doing. So I think having that schedule, having the will to win by not, either wake up early or stay up late or do both. And I promise you'll win. And Kobe Bryant, that's what he did. He said, I know I'm going to beat you because I've been doing this earlier than you. I wake up at 5. Before you even got to the gym, you came to gym at 8. If I consistently do that, I'm going to have more work than you. And over time, all those reps, I'm going to be better than you. So I take that with anything.
Yeah. I saw a quote from Kobe. He was like, I saw you come to practice late and leave early. Why the fuck would I pass you the ball?
I seen that. It's true though. It's like, bro, you don't put in no work, but you want all the benefit.
Right.
Nah, people gotta learn to just grind. I'm not saying be a workaholic either. I'm saying just at least have some dedicated time. If you want to relax in your time, put 2 hours in there. Go work out for an hour. That's only 3 hours. You still, if you do that schedule where I said 6 to 11, you still got 2 more hours. What you gonna do with that? It's up to you.
Okay, man. Before we wrap it up, man, let them know what they gonna learn from your mentorship. Like, I know they gonna learn the car business, but what all does it come with? You know what I'm saying?
Yep, like, I gave you the program. So in the car rental mentorship, you learn how to acquire the car, no cash, no credit. You can learn how to actually go to dealerships, buy the cars with no money down. You learn how to market the cars. You learn to nurture your customers, how to find the customers, how to make a list for customers. You get to learn how to risk management, how to track your cars, what kill switches to buy, how to protect your assets. You get to learn how to actually build a team out, because you don't want to be running around doing all the car business by yourself. So I teach you every single step of the way so you can be successful, so you can actually go travel, like I said, live freedom, have that time freedom to live how you want and still make your money reoccurring every single day. Now on a credit repair mentorship side, I teach you how to get the clients, how to service the clients, how to dispute like the letters, how to hire out virtual assistants which help you actually grow and scale your business, how to market, how to make sure that people are happy by checking in. So I teach you all of that, what systems we use to make sure that you're running a successful credit repair business. So those are my 2 offers that is going to help you win and make 6 figures in each business. I did it, and I can show you how I'm doing it today.
Okay, you heard that, man. So it's been another episode of Multiple Streams by Any Means podcast. And remember, great things go to those that hustle.
Facts, man. You can tap in with me. My name is KD. My business is KD Consulting. So my Instagram, you can follow me and reach out to me and DM me at KD Consulting. That's KDCONSULTING. Don't forget the underscore. So KD Consultant underscore. Tap on me, reach out. I'm here to answer any questions for you and to help you out. Let's go, man. I want to see you get to that next level.
Let's go. And you can follow me at BAM Concepts, man. Let's get it. BAM Concepts. Let's get it.